Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. You were asking off the air how my father is, so to speak.
So to speak.
That's his famous line from yesterday.
I had a laugh about that a few times yesterday during the day. I thought of it and had a little chuckle by myself.
Yeah, if you missed the story yesterday, we were telling the story from 40-some-odd years ago where my father yelled at a very young female bookkeeper in his office and had to apologize by sending her flowers. And he was using the phrase, so to speak, like, well, she told me what she did wrong, and I explained why it was wrong, so to speak. Meaning, yeah, he
yelled.
was a little rough, probably a little rough.
He yelled.
Yeah.
So to speak means I was screaming.
Yes, but he did have nothing but high praises for her.
Yes, and I can tell he still feels bad about the incident all these years later.
Well, listen, he lost me in Macy's, so I'm allowed to bring this up.
Oh, boy, here we go back to Macy's.
You want to feel bad about an incident. You should feel bad about losing your son in Kings Plaza Mall in Brooklyn.
How did you find your father again?
Oh, so I had
How old were you?
I remember it like it was yesterday. I must have been 3, 4, 5. I don't know.
Very young.
I don't know. I remember it, though. I remember vividly where the store was. We were in the Kings Plaza Mall in Brooklyn. I had a frog balloon. You know, they used to make the, the balloon animals, right?
Yes.
And then they'd put it on a stick for the kid.
Absolutely.
And they used to sell those in the mall. And I had a frog balloon. And I remember I was walking around a clothing rack in Macy's, and before I knew it, my father was gone. My mother and my sisters were upstairs on another floor in Macy's, Cande.
Uh-oh.
And I almost walked out of the store. A security guard stopped me.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you hear that reaction you just had? I feel that every day of my life. I feel that.
Never realized how young you were when you got lost in the store. And what did the security guard do?
They went on the loudspeaker. They stopped me. They went on the loudspeaker, and my mother came running down an escalator, down the up escalator. She came running down. Can you imagine, Cande?
I cannot, because I lost Evan in a mall for about 5 minutes, and I'm lucky to be alive. I thought I was going to have a heart attack and just collapse there. We were out of our minds, Casey and I, and yeah, it can happen like that. It's easy to happen with a little one who, darts in and out of everything. So your mother came to get you.
My mother ran to get me. I'm not sure what the conversation was like at that point.
It was a good one.
But yeah, and
I told you one time, Kenny brought Casey home from the playground, but he forgot Evan was with them too.
Oh my God!
Had a baseball practice, little, softball, whatever it was. He was about 6. I said, "Where's Evan?" He said, "Oh my God!" Left him, ran back, got him. He was fine.
You got to be kidding me.
No, not kidding you. I mean, the playground wasn't that far from our house, but I'm like, hello, where? Yeah.
To this day, I am, maybe I don't think about the Macy's incident every day, but I do see in the safety precautions I take when I'm out in public places with my kids or when they were really young, and I'm like, grab my hand, hold my hand. Well,
after that incident, it got, we always could not break away from my hand ever.
So we all have our issues.
We do.
If my father has to think about the yelling at the bookkeeper all these years, well, imagine what it's like for me to live as a young toddler, almost being lost, Cande, in Brooklyn.
Almost being lost. And your mother having a few words with him, so to speak.
So to speak. I'm going to write a book called Almost Lost in Brooklyn, and I'm going to unload.
I think you should just entitle it, So to Speak.
I am unloading all my feelings. I'm going to get it all out on paper, Cande. All out there.
I would love to know what happened after that scene.
Yeah. I need to, maybe I'll do that when I FaceTime them today at 2:00, my daily FaceTime.
Yes.
I will ask them what it was like on the car ride home, where the day I was almost lost forever. in Macy's, Cande?
Yeah, that's a good question. I want the answer as well. We must progress with this story.
Yeah. And by the way, I have only good thoughts about my childhood when we used to go to the Kings Plaza Mall. It was a treat. We'd go to Herman's Sporting Goods, Cande.
Right.
I don't know if you remember the old Herman's
Not exactly.
Sporting Goods. We used to go to Sam Goody for music.
Sam Goody was awesome.
Oh yeah, I mean it was fun. I loved, and then later on when I was old enough to ride the green bus line, me and my friends would take the green bus to Kings Plaza Mall, right over the bridge there from Rockaway to Brooklyn, Cande. So it was
Very nice.
I have only positive thoughts for the most part, but I still shake a little every time I walk in a Macy's, Cande. I still, I'm glad
They could have stolen you.
most of them are closing down. I think that will probably help me in my recovery overall. Cande, we have 63 or so for the high today. Tomorrow, not bad, about the same, more clouds. By the way, I have my first appearance in 15 months, Cande.
Appearance? What are you talking about?
I will be at Riverhead Nissan Saturday at noon with great giveaways, including Eric Church downloads people can win.
Oh.
Riverhead Nissan tomorrow at noon. It's my first public station appearance in 15 months, Cande.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, pretty amazing. So that is tomorrow. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.